Welcome to another video essay where I don't meme you to death. This is going to be very similar to the video I did a while ago, which was the Paradoxum has issues video I did. So yeah, there's not going to be too many edits or like too many like memes or whatever, so it's just going to be very bland and pretty much just me giving out my overall thoughts. Basically, we're going to be talking about this time is the entire skins rarity system. This is the thing that just I don't understand whatsoever, since it's really confusing and it's really strange on how some skins are specifically given the description of being like a common, even though they are really cool. First off, I want to go ahead and respond to the many comments that you guys actually replied with as for response to the top 5 things that don't make sense cowboy thumbnail one I did. And basically you guys said that it was mainly the reason why these towers were given the rarities skins of like rare or common, despite their skin design not being that detailed or being really cool or whatever. It was mainly because of the towers status, or like where they were specifically in the tower's inventory selection, whatever. And I can kind of understand that. So basically what you guys mean, well, from much of my knowledge, is pretty much the higher and stronger and better, or just the more valuable the tower is, the most likely their skins are going to be rare, legendary, exclusive, basically. I'm pretty sure that's what you guys are talking about. The better, the stronger the tower is, the much more higher rarity they are, and the less weaker to just downright crap they are, the just less, I guess, designed, but also weaker rarity that they get. Which I kind of do understand if this is really what it is, which I'm pretty sure it is. I can kind of see Paradox's like way of thinking this decision for like specifically depending on the tower's like status in the game pretty much determines what skin rarities they will have. But if that's the case, then why exactly does the accelerator have the red and blue color designs that are rare? Shouldn't these be not in his locker at all? Should they not be in his skin inventory at all? Because I mean, like, since he is by far the best or just incredibly powerful, he should have the best skins and the highest rarities. And if that's the case, then why are these red and blue recolored designs in his inventory? Isn't that a little bit disrespectful, since you are literally giving him very crappy skins and just saying, well, it is a very crappy skin, but I mean, like, you were giving it rarity, so it's fine, right? To me, that just doesn't really make much sense, especially when these skins are pretty cool, not gonna lie, especially for many of the other characters or towers in the game that do not perform as great as, like, for an example, the engineer. It's for whatever reason they are just less rarity, even though they are pretty cool looking, the skin designs. So let's go over first of all what every skin rarity we have in the game. There are many of them. In fact, we have common, uncommon, rare, legendary, exclusive, and golden. To which I think the only ones we're not going to count on this list are golden, because I mean they're an entirely different league and are supposed to be like really cool, so yeah. Then we have exclusive, which was also just, you know, events or whatever, so we're not going to be including those. So we're only going to be including common, uncommon, rare, and legendary. Common skins in every single game, or just these games nowadays, are pretty much skins that pretty much don't, or essentially don't even have that much details or much changes or efforts to really distinguish them apart from, well, their original design. They pretty much look like the exact same, but just like a little bit of different colors. Uncommon, on the other hand, usually has a little bit more details and efforts put into them. Usually they would have a little bit more accessories, or maybe even probably even like a different name, maybe some other different types of weapons, or even just like a different character-ish with like a suit on or something like that. That's what uncommons are kind of like. Then we have rare rarities, which in this game is like epic rarity, to which epic rarity is supposed to be like really cool. So rare rarities in this game are incredibly different and much more effort put into these skins compared to like uncommon or common. Usually these changes would be associated with much more accessories, probably even a new weapon, completely different colors, or maybe even like a completely different character in all aspects, with also a large amount of differences to the original character that make them look like they are slightly the same character but not that close. And then we have legendary. Everyone sophisticated enough knows that legendary skins or legendary rarities are usually the best and the most changes compared to the original character. Usually legendary skins or legendary designs really change and pretty much separate these rarities or skin designs compared to the original design. They won't even look like the exact same character is what I mean. And these legendary skins are really cool most of the time, and usually have some sort of aspect in them that just makes them incredibly worth it for the grinding or just the, you know, good old-fashioned of just pay to win aspect of them. Now that we've gone over every single rarity in this game, let's go ahead and go over the main problem. And that is these rarities assigned to the many characters. There are so many characters in this game that are just given the most weirdest and just outlandish rarity aspects, just completely making you say, what the heck, why is this character a common even though they look completely different? They are extremely different. This is 100% a legendary, and for whatever reason it's a common, mainly because of just the status of this character, which I just find incredibly BS. Another character or just troop that has a very weird rarity choice is the shotgunner. As you can see, the phantom shotgunner actually looks pretty cool. He reminds me of Emil, or Emil, whatever you want to call him, from Halo Reach. And this is an uncommon. I wouldn't say at all that this is uncommon. Mostly a rare, or a little bit of a rare, but mostly a legendary, because like, come on. Pretty cool. And then they've got Doom Guy, who is respectfully given legendary, which is, you know, completely deserved, because like if he wasn't a legendary I would have lost my mind. There are many other skins that have the exact same aspects, and this is just something I really just wanted to go into more detail about, because it just really confuses me on how a skin so well made, designed, for whatever reason, given the rarity, common or uncommon, despite the character's skin design that is really well made and, well, more or less being based on the character's status in the game. Another thing I wanted to go ahead and talk about was the crates that we pretty much have in this game. We have many different types of skin crates, which gives the player a lot of different varieties. As you can see, we have a lot of good looking skins in here. However, the big problem is the percentages that pretty much prohibits players from getting or even having a chance to get all of these other better looking skins. The game is pretty much saying, hey, buy the deluxe crates around 3 to 4-ish more times, or maybe even 7 more times, and then once you get all of these 20% to 55% skins out of the way, you actually can have a chance on getting that one skin you want. To me, this just feels incredibly like a greedy and selfish method, because number one, if the player doesn't have that much money in their bank account or whatever, and they are only getting the deluxe crates from the weekly events, you're pretty much telling them, hey, spend the next like 8 months getting as many deluxe crates as possible, and then you can actually have a chance to get that one skin from the deluxe crate that you've always wanted to get. To me, you should just get rid of the percentages and chances in all skin crates entirely, and make it to where every single skin in the game has given the exact same percentage rate. That way it's complete RNG on what skin you will be getting. To me, just get rid of the entire RNG aspect and just make it to where, or RNG aspect, and the entire chance aspect, and make it to where it's literally just pure RNG. That way, once you get a deluxe crate, it'll actually be worth it and be like, oh, maybe I can get that one skin, or maybe I can get a really cool skin, instead of just, oh, I'm most likely gonna get one of these quote-unquote shit skins, instead of quote unquote like the female ranger skin.
She kind of bad though.
Percentages in skins don't really make much sense to me, especially when the quote-unquote rarities of the skins are given to the not too good skins of the game and are not really well designed. To me, that's just a really dumb way. To me, just make it complete RNG. Like, literally, nothing would change apart from, well, people just getting a really cool skin, literally, like, at the very first or two spins or something like that. Literally, nothing would change, and it would be a lot much more better and, well, you know, much more worth it for the player if they literally spent so much time grinding for a skin crate and they just got a terrible skin, because I mean, you need to get these skins out of the way before you can get the one skin or the very lots of skins that you want. So yeah, that's pretty much my entire essay about why I believe they should go ahead and rework the both skin of rarities, but that's just my opinion, and yeah, that's about it. I know I've been bitching about this pretty much the entire episode, so yeah, I know this is just gonna be a little bit of a rant video, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know, leave an opinion down below, and there's a 99.9% chance that I'll fall asleep